What's going on, everybody? It's Zach. This is my YouTube channel, Wet That Line. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new and you're a subscriber, I thank you guys very much. Thank you again for tuning in. This week, I'm gonna be heading out to a new spot called Lake Irvine. Well, pretty much, I came out here to Lake Irvine to see, I saw someone caught a sturgeon out here.
Long time ago, yeah, but they're still here, I think.
Okay, because I was like, I got big baits, I was gonna sit and wait. I see that you guys close at 4 today though, right?
That's correct, yeah, we closed the gate to the parking lot at 4.
Okay.
I personally am a patrolman, and right now, James Event Services, who is my employer, is contracted by Orange County Parks to do management for shoreline fishing only for the time being.
Okay.
While Orange County Parks works with the Serrano Water District, who owns the water in the lake, to manage a longer-term contract as it relates to the recreational opportunities here at the lake.
Very cool, very cool.
For now, yeah, $5 to park. You just punch in your license plate number in the little kiosk over in the parking lot, and then you can walk down there. It's about a half-a-mile walk down to the lake right now because it's really low.
Yeah,
but it's because they keep it low right now intentionally because they're losing a lot of money to evaporation.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you have a whole bunch, you're just going to be losing
totally.
the water.
Even at its current level, they're losing about $1 million a year in evaporation.
Jeez.
Just $1 million a year just to the environment.
Oh my word.
So it's crazy. So it's unbelievable. But in terms of just how they manage it at the moment, there's just been some lawsuits over the last couple of years related to some incidents that have taken place. And so now it's just shoreline. With the rains from a couple of weeks back, the shoreline has come up a little bit. And so there's really not that great of access right now to the shoreline. Yeah. You can kind of bring like a machete and just chop it out a little bit to create a spot for yourself. But otherwise, it's a little muddy, you know?
Okay, so maybe, do you think...
I mean, like, I'm doing good with these, just kind of cruising around, but if you're trying to get, like, to the shore, it might be a little rough.
Okay. Yeah, I was definitely trying to get to the shore.
So it's kind of hard to explain on camera here, but basically the lake used to come all the way up to almost this gate right here. It literally used to be way up here. But now over the top of that hill over there, there's like a secondary pond. Okay. That pond is where all the inflow from the canyon...
Over the where those two poles are way up there?
Yeah, over on the other side of that hill. There's a pond over there. And it's like good for bass, catfish, trout. The trout are in the main lake only. I'm sorry, that's what I was going to say. Okay. The pond is, who knows what's in there. They caught a 62-pound catfish out of there last year. Okay. But in the main body of the lake, they have caught sturgeon before. They planted I think, from what Daniela was saying, she said that they planted I think total of 3 sturgeon in there. Oh man. Yeah. One of them was caught, which is the one you probably saw the photos of. They released that back in, and as far as I know, they were successfully breeding. Like they created more, but
that's only in the main lake though.
It's only in the main lake. In the main lake right now, there's some issues with the spillway and the tower. They got to replace those in the next couple of years. And so the Serrano Water District is kind of restricting some of the access and some of the water level right now to kind of gear up for that. Okay, cool. Well,
thank you very much, Kevin. That was very nice. So what do you think has the best bet of getting on the shoreline? The pond and going for catfish, or should I go for the sturgeon in the main lake?
Right now, the trout in the main lake are kind of the main call.
Okay.
They're stocking about once a week or so, between 1,100 and 1,500 pounds of trout, about once a week until the end of February. Between February and June is kind of nothing. It's kind of a little lull. But I think in June they start doing catfish plants in the main lake as well. Okay. Since the pond is still fishable and there's fish in there, that's, in my opinion, where the bigger and the more secretive spots are. Like you can find a better spot there for who knows what. Yeah. In the main lake, it's pretty much just the west shore. Everything else is all weeded out. Dang. It's all too marshy.
All right, and what do you think you got like 20-pounders catfish over in that and everything?
Absolutely, yeah.
I've been dying to get a 20-pound catfish.
Absolutely, there's 20-pound catfish in this lake, both the pond and the lake.
Wow, okay, cool, cool.
Back in the day, in the 90s, the Irvine Lake record was an 89-pound blue catfish. Oh. Yeah, and then last year, like I said, they got the 62-pound blue catfish out of there. There's blue and there's channel catfish in here, and there's also carp. Cool. There's a guy that caught a carp earlier today that was huge. It was like 15-pound carp probably.
Sweet, yeah. Nice.
And then the trout are planted on the order of 1 to 6 pounds, including lightning trout as well. Okay. And the lightning trout, when they're put in here, are usually 3 to 6 pounds.
Sweet, yeah.
So they can get good size.
Nice size, yeah.
And then Otherwise, the bass, I think the record bass for this lake is 15.
Okay.
Huge bass for this lake.
Yeah.
But the typical bass is between 2 and 5.
Yeah. But still, even
consistent.
3 pounders all day would be fun.
I mean, it's January right now, so it's pretty slow for bass. But in the spring and then in the fall, the bass will be popping off.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna go down to the pond, and I thought I was gonna come out for sturgeon, but I got stuff for catfish. So
if you got catfish and bass, I would go for catfish and bass. It's basically just a straight shot that way.
Sweet.
But really, what you got to do is you got to drive in through the entrance right here, and then park over there.
Okay.
And then use the parking kiosks over there by those portos, and then there's a gate at the end of the parking lot, and you can go through that and down the ramp.
All the way down there and down?
And down the ramp, it'll go way off that bridge.
Perfect, man. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Good
as
luck.
well.
Have a great day.
You as well, man. Well, you guys heard that, and I got carp out here. And you know, if you guys were watching the last episode, we got that 17-pounder out of Lake Havasu, and that was fun. So, oh, it's called Wet That Line. It's yeah, Wet That Line. It's all one word. Hey, thank you, brother. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, so we're gonna go for catfish. I would love to get a 20-pound catfish, guys, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna head over there, park the car, and then we're gonna do this walk, and you guys are coming along with me.
Rules for Irvine Lake here are that bass is catch and release only. Catfish, anything bigger than 24 inches or 2 feet has to be put back. 5 fish limit for pretty much everything else other than carp. You can keep as many of those as you want.
Sweet. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're gonna definitely go over to the pond, and a 20-pound catfish would just be awesome.
That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And check in if you get the opportunity to either get a good photo of yourself, or if you're on video or whatever, you can submit your photos to fishing@irvinelake.com, I think is what it is. There's a email address inside the bait shop. You can bring in, and you'll have your photos if you submit your name, what you used, approximately where you were, and then the fish or a photo of the fish, you'll be submitted for a chance to be in the newspaper, the Western Outdoors.
Oh, sweet. Heck yeah. That'd be sick. Heck yeah. Yeah, that'd be heck
absolutely,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2-pound catfish or whatever, 20-pound catfish, you'll get in there for sure.
Heck yeah. All right, guys, so I'm walking out here. I might have to come back. We'll at least check it out. Maybe be a part 1 of a part 2 series. This is the pond. That side over there is the pond. That's the side I want to go to. I would think anywhere would be good, but we got to get to the shoreline like you said. That's going to be a difficult task in and of itself. But we'll see. I'm going to go to the pond side. It's going to get muddy, folks. Here we go. Guys. All right, guys. I am definitely out of breath. We're high up in the mountains, but this is where I'm going to be fishing today. Be throwing out some of this bait. It's kind of muddy, but I'm so excited to start fishing. We only got a few hours, so let's get right to it, guys. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh no, it just popped off. No. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh no. It's about time to go. I was reeling them in and had something on, came off. Oh my gosh. So it wasn't a complete failure, but I am going to come back and do it again. And this time, next time, I'm going to give myself more time. But it was a great time over here. Long walk. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Till next time, let's go wet that line.